Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to make this quick video. I just want to talk about a couple different things: the mindset that I'm in right now, the realities of this business, update on where I'm at in this business right now, and just kind of what's going on in my life, the mindset shifts that I'm having, and the beliefs that I'm changing and starting to understand and realize. If you don't know who I am, real quick, my name is Kay Davis, 20 years old. Been doing this. This is my third year in the wholesale business. I'm going to take this business from zero to $40,000 every single month by the end of this year, God willing. And I just really want to talk about, before we get into the numbers and the wholesale stuff, all the stuff that is cool, I want to talk about the mindset the mindset shifts that's been happening over the past few days that's really hitting hard. And I feel like people need to hear this, and I want to speak it out loud because I want to hear it myself. And it's commitment. And I've been thinking about this because there's a couple different reasons. I spoke with somebody, this dude named Rich, great dude, and I kind of heard what he was doing, and like he was talking about just being committed, and like he was just going all in on having the life that he wants to live and just not leaving anything on the table. And he was just committed to being the best version of himself and just learning and growing and doing and not sitting on the sidelines. And I just wanted to talk about this because I had to reflect on myself. I was like, have I really been committed? Like, have I really truly been committed? And right now I could say yes, but a few days ago, I couldn't say that. I couldn't say I was committed to making the business, 100% successful. And so I looked up the definition though, and commitment means the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity, etc. And then the second thing it says is, second definition, an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. Meaning, if you're committed to a wholesale real estate, for example, if you're committed to making that work, no matter how you feel, like, let's say you're supposed to be calling right now and you're not calling, you're not committed. If you're supposed to be, if you're calling and then somebody calls you up, it's like, hey, like, we're going out tonight, whatever, like, pull up, but you're supposed to be calling or working on your business, and then you end up going out, you're not committed. If if it's you're easily able to be taken away from it, then you're not committed. Commitment basically is like, you're deciding the action or the path that you're going to take, and you're committed to following that. And it's interesting because I almost want to say it's a daily choice. Like, you have to make that decision every single day, and I think it's the moment you wake up. It's like you make that choice every single day what you're going to be committed to. And it's interesting because it doesn't only relate to business. And I was reflecting on myself, and I was talking to my friend last night, and he's actually getting in really good shape. Shout out to Kiave. He's already jacked, but he's like in his cutting phase, so he's getting rid of all the fat. And so like, he knows what he's doing. He's done it a couple times before. Like, and I was like, man, and I'm just gonna be super real because I'm not like an overweight guy. I'm not fat, but I'm not anywhere close to where I want to be. Like, I still want to lose 15, 20 more pounds and really like be in really good shape, like just be cut. And I was talking with him, and I didn't even bring up nothing about commitment to him. And I've already been thinking about commitment, and I was thinking about it for business. And he goes, bro, it's very simple. He was like, and I'm just going to be real with you. And he was like, you're just not committed. He was like, the reality is, and I've lived with, like, we've lived together. Like, he knows how I operate for the most part. I have changed a lot since, but like, he knows how I am. He was like, bro, it's like nighttime comes around. He's like, instead of deciding to eat chicken or protein, or stay in your macros, you decide to like get a burger or do this or do that and go over your calories. Like, and then you do that every single day. And then over time you gain weight. And so if you decided and you were committed to the outcome or to your goal, then when those times come, there isn't any decision to be made. Like, the decision's already made. It's you're committed to doing what you need to do to get said result or said outcome. And there's no negotiation, and you negotiate with yourself basically when it comes to food and stuff like that. And it's like always like a battle. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I had the epiphany. I was just like, bro, it's because I haven't been committed to getting in great shape. And if I was truly committed, then I would do everything regardless of how I feel. And it's the same thing with business, I feel like. It's like, if you're committed to making your wholesale business work, or business, or whatever it is, whatever, fill in the blank, then you would do the actions that would get you there no matter what. And so then I'm just talking to my friend, another friend. I have a few like close friends that I'm always chopping up with. This is my best friend. I'd say Kiabe is my best friend and Frank's my best friend. Those are my two like bestest of friends that I speak to on a regular basis. And I was talking to Frank, and Frank's like really on his journey with God right now in Christ and following Jesus. And I commend him for it. It's a great thing. And I was even there more last year, and felt like I was on a really good trajectory. I was committed to Christ, committed to following him every single day. And lately, like, I've been half in, half out. And I hate to admit that and even say that. It's really sad. It makes me feel sad to even say that, but it's just the reality. And I haven't been committed to my relationship with Christ because I've been putting other stuff before Christ. And that could even be a form of idolization, which is sin. And that's just not good. And that's like the most important thing, because honestly, at the end of the day, me making this YouTube video doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, me building a wholesale business doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, me getting in great shape doesn't even really matter. Because we're all going to die anyways. And I got explained to this one time. It's like, you have a shoestring, right? And at the end of the shoestring, there's a little plastic piece. That's the end of the shoelace, on two ends actually. But let's just say, for example, it's just on one end. That is life on earth. And then the rest of the shoestring is eternity after you die. And you want to live the rest of your life, the length of in eternity in heaven. You don't want to be in hell. And I'm not saying that's the only reason why you should follow Christ. I think there's way more other better reasons as well. But yeah, I want to live in eternity with Christ and with God. And I'm not using that as a fear factor. I don't believe in fear factor, like using fear to bring people to God. I don't think that's the way to do it, because I don't believe that I think God is a forgiving, graceful God, and a fair and just God. And I'm not a theologian. Like I don't have all the answers. I'm 20 years old, so this is just my worldview right now. I'm very open-minded and open to being my views to be changed, or perspectives, or whatever. So I'm very open. So please take that for like, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. So, anyways, it made me sad because I remember how I was when I was committed to Christ, and it was amazing. And when you are committed to Christ, your life actually does get better. It really does, because you live a more selfless life. You serve people more. You are overall in a better, happier place. And even when you do go in the dark times, you have something that fills the void in your heart. You have God, Jesus, that fills the void in your heart, that never leaves. And even when you don't feel like he is there, he is always there. He is always there. And anyways, what I'm saying is I haven't been committed. And I believe that's why, and this is all meant to happen. Like I wasn't supposed to be committed to everything, because you wouldn't know what true commitment is if you weren't never not committed to something. So, I mean, maybe some people can be, but it's like, for example, people that are really rich growing up and they always have money never know the true meaning of, or value of money, because they always had a lot of it. But the people that came from like Section 8 housing, food stamps, whatever, and then they make a lot of money, they know the value of money. So I feel like it's the same thing with everything in life. It's like you don't truly know unless you've had the complete opposite. Like that's why I feel like a lot of people like come to God, come to Christ when they're at the lowest points in life because they don't know, like life was okay. It was comfortable. Like you didn't really need God because like life was okay. It was chill. But then when God humbles you, you're like, oh my God, you feel like you need something to lean on because life just got so bad. So then you come to Christ, and then when, you know, your life gets somewhat normal again, or whatever you define as normal, then you're just like, oh my gosh, how could I live without God? So anyways, I'm kind of just yapping at this point, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to circle this around to, which is I'm no longer not committed. Like, most importantly, number one is I'm committed to Christ. Whatever God wants me to do, whatever path he wants me to take, I got to take it. I don't want to use that as an excuse to be all over the place or to keep switching up because, or to use that, oh shoot, my bad. Or to use that as my own narrative. And I pray for discernment, and I just pray that, like whatever path that I am supposed to take, that I end up taking it. Because I don't have all the answers. I'm just human at the end of the day. So anyways, committed to that. I'm committing to losing or to getting like 180, 185. I'm committed to doing that. And I'm saying it here so everybody can hear me. Committed to these things. Number 3, I'm committed to my business. I'm committed to making this business work. And I am just committed. And I'm going to live my life in alignment with the commitments that I'm making and the commitments that I believe. And so I'm saying it here for everybody to hear, for some accountability. So if I do not do these things, you can call me out and call me out on my BS. And maybe that might have to happen for me to fully do that, or to fully commit. But I don't think so. But you know, who knows, man? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. So yeah, commitment. Think about it. If you're getting into this business, or if you're trying to get in shape, or, you know, if you're like kinda, maybe God, maybe not, make a decision. Get committed. Lock in, twin. So yeah, talk about a little bit of business stuff. Since last week, I am at a little over I'm at $20,750 assigned revenue, earnest money submitted. All should close. I have a deal closing next Friday, and then I think 2 more the Friday after that. So everything should be closed by the 28th. God willing, all the titles are clear on all those properties and everything goes smooth. Knowing real estate, probably not going to happen, so I'm not going to have expectations like that. There's probably something that's going to come up, but I hope not. So, and we'll see. But what I can do and what I do know is that I have leads, and I have a voice, and I have a strong work ethic. And I'm going to go on live right now and make it happen. And I'm going to find more deals and help more sellers and build more relationships. And let's go. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a bit longer one. Wanted to talk about everything that's going on and what I'm going through. And man, I don't want to let these feelings or anything just, I'm tired of being controlled by feelings. I'm supposed to be a man, and as a man, you have to use more logic than feeling, and you have to be more logical than be more in your feeling. And I am still a young man, but I'm trying to become a man. I don't want to be on the kid stuff. I want to be on my man stuff, meaning like get in shape, get my finances in order, follow Christ faithfully, like all the things that men need to do and that this world lacks, in my opinion. And that's the mission I'm on. I'm trying to become the best version of myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, comment. If you like what I had to say or want to follow along, subscribe, like the video. That would be, honestly, it'd be amazing. I'd really appreciate that. Go follow me on Instagram. Maybe want to start posting on there. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and go crush it today, man. Commit to something. Commit your life to Christ, most importantly. And go commit and go out there and make it happen for yourself, because nobody's going to save you, and nobody cares as much as you care about your life. So stop making excuses. Stop complaining. Get around people that are winning, and just make it happen, man. Just make it happen. Stop complaining. Stop thinking you need to know everything to get started. Like, just another quick thing is, like, I'm in these streams, and I love people asking me questions. Ask all the questions you want, but the questions they're asking are terrible. Like, all you need to know, all you need to do is just, if it's about wholesaling, like, you got to focus, you got to lock in. Like, pick one market, pick one strategy, pick one seller, and just do that one marketing strategy, and just do it over and over and over and over and over again until you get deals, and you will get deals. Stop asking about a contract, stop asking about a buyer. Like, go get a deal. Like, figure the front end out first. Like, so anyways, y'all have a good day. Peace.